everybody, today I am doing a book review. So today's book I am reviewing is the first book in the Kingdom Keepers series by Ridley Pearson, who co-wrote the Peter and the Starcatcher series. So the name of this book is called Disney After Dark, and it's basically about these teenagers that are hired to be DHIs for Disney World. DHIs are holograms, so they're like tour guides. The kids are like brought into the studio where they like film them saying stuff and basically make a copy of them that's a hologram. But after that happens, each night after the kids go to sleep, they somehow end up in the park and they're half hologram and half human. The kids soon find out that they're supposed to defeat the Disney villains that are trying to take over the park. So the whole book just centers around the teenagers trying to defeat the Overtakers, which are the Disney villains, and bringing peace back to the park. Okay, so I'm going to start off saying that I had very, very high expectations for this book. I am a Disney freak. I love Ridley Pearson's writing, and I was like really excited to read it, but I was kind of disappointed. I was expecting better writing. The writing wasn't always that good, but especially at the beginning, I was just like, oh, I don't want to read this. This is not as good as I was hoping, but it actually got a lot better, so that's good. Something else that bothered me about the book is that sometimes the characters did things that didn't make sense at all. There's this one part in the book where two of the kids have to go on Splash Mountain at night to look for a clue that can help them defeat the Overtakers. And they're like swimming through Splash Mountain, and they're like acknowledging that there's hills to go over and there's drops. And I'm like, okay, yes, I understand, this makes sense, yay. But then when they get towards the end of the ride, they're like, oh my gosh, there's a huge, like, 4-story drop we have to go down. And I'm like, did you forget that? You live in Florida. You've said you've gone to the park a million times, that you love Disney, but, like, you don't remember that there's a drop at the end? What? I was just very confused about that. That just didn't make sense at all. There were some other little things like that in the book, but that was probably the biggest thing that stood out to me. It's like just inconsistent and just weird. One thing I really did like was the characters. At first the characters kind of annoyed me, but they developed throughout the book. They started off as kind of annoying and immature, but they got a lot more mature throughout the book and gained responsibility, and I really liked them. Something else I really liked about the book was how a lot of things from the Disney parks were actually incorporated into the book, which it makes sense because it takes place at Disney World, but it was really cool. They mentioned things that are actually in the park, like this bench that's in the front of Magic Kingdom with Goofy sitting on it. And I really like that because I've actually been to Disney World in the Magic Kingdom there, and I was like, yes, I've sat on that bench and I've taken a picture with that bench. So that was really cool, and they incorporated a lot of like characters in the book, like Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty is the main Overtaker. Ridley Pearson also included a lot of the rides inside the book, like Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, It's a Small World, Peter Pan. There's like a lot of rides in there that he incorporated, and he also talked about the tunnels that run underneath Magic Kingdom, and I thought that was really cool because I know not a lot of people know that there's tunnels underneath Magic Kingdom for cast members to walk through, so I thought it was really cool that he included that and things that a lot of people don't know about the parks. So overall, I pretty much enjoyed this book. Sometimes it was just got kind of bland. Sometimes I didn't really like the writing that much, and sometimes the characters annoyed me, but I overall pretty much really enjoyed this book. I think it's partly because I love Disney a lot, but I think anyone who doesn't know that much about Disney or doesn't care about Disney that much could really enjoy this book too. I give this book 3 out of 5 stars. I, for the most part, really enjoyed this book, and I plan to read the rest of the series, and I will be posting a review for each book in the series, so be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can see those. Be sure to like this video and tell me what you thought of these books if you read them, or just tell me what you thought of the video. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.